He been playing, dude. Cool. Ready up, nigga. Ready up, nigga. You ducking? Let me lay leather real quick, man.
EA Sports
Leather
is
time.
proud to bring you the National Football League as we
Hey, how
join
my
you
glasses
from
getting
Northwest
dirty, bro.
Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on their Beltway rivals, the Washington Commanders. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Slot man moves right. They run. Ja'Cory Krosky now. And right away,
just to run it. He did all that just to run it.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
To the air goes Daniels. It's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. He's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Draymond Jones able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And they're going to get him down well short at first as he can only get this to about the 19. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them closer at least. If they make a field goal, turns out to be the better call here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Daniel's going to throw for it. He's got his That's complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Noah Brown, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. A good-looking return set up here. There he goes, left side. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, there you go. They gave score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it,
Hey,
whether you're just
my
trying
shit
to put in
better
the
stop
minds
with
of your
that delay.
players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. That'll give him 8 that time. It'll be second in a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he traveled across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it, a gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Well, so much for being backed up against their goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Now Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 14. And the Ravens.
Henry up He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, Lou back out to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Daniels. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they'll be set up in great starting field position here as that's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Oh, some strong running. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. The improv on the scramble there costs him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game.
Fuck, I had a lane. I was bullshitted.
Here from the 49 to the 50.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss.
That's goofy shit. That's goofy
Finally
ass
down for
shit.
the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw here. Jackson going to keep it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Ah, that's goofy shit,
The
bro.
opening drive of the
That's
third quarter
goofy
is a
shit.
tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
To throw is Daniels. That's to Jacoby Krosky-Barrett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. This will be caught at Samuel.
Yeah, he did the fuck out of that.
Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 57 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off.
Goes right side. And
Caught
he's got
that.
it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it
He
works
be getting
out.
shit he should not
He hits
get,
the big
bro.
target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to
he's
really
been
covering in
bullshit,
space.
too.
That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Gets through and now an opening. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Again to Henry. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Shrugs him off, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 and the 29 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Checks it down for Crosby Merritt. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st down, it's Crosby Merritt. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
11 yards. That's another
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
That's an idiot. That's a pick, bro.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Back to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap. 4th down, 10 yards to go. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
He caught that shit, bro. Come on, bro. They be so capped.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. He'll look to throw. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it. Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Shit, he don't deserve though.
So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point.
That nigga reads, his reads were terrible.
So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Commanders 22, Ravens 21.
Not losing to this nigga,
So
bro.
following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield.
He scored this beast for real.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 20.
Easy money. Easy money.
Watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team.
Easy money.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Jackson. Jackson going to keep it.
Bro, I chose the wrong fucking play. What the fuck?
He still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage.
Now, if my nigga would have fumbled, I'd have been pissed.
For the defense.
On 3rd down, Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker.
I don't give a fuck about that ice,
And
nigga.
we will get a timeout.
I don't give a fuck about that ice, nigga.
So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win.
Game time.
And
Game time.
He splits the
Game time, nigga. You can't fuck with me.
and joy will reign in the inner
You can't fuck with me, nigga. Fuck.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere.
Garbage ass nigga.
They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big time moment.
Told this nigga I'm not losing to him, bro.
They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads,
nigga don't fucking listen.
the way they needed to earn that win.
This nigga don't fucking listen.
Everybody alongside Charles Davis.
Invite me again, so I can 2-0 your ass. Fuck. Shit too easy, bruh. Who you getting this time, bro? You getting your team? Dom, I know you can hear me. Turn your mic on, nigga. Yeah, turn your mic on. Nah, let's do randoms then. How many we doing? Patriots, Packers, Bengals. I'm going Pack. Let me dust you off real quick. Get this 2-0. Go on about my day. Yeah. Ready up, scrub. How? Game-winning field goal. Where's the luck at? Oh, my God. This nigga's crazy. Ready up, scrub. What you doing? Better. I'm finna beat you this game. What you talking about? I'm finna 2-0 you. Yeah. Like I said, though, you a cool dude. You a cool dude. Nah, take your time. Take your time. You know, I don't want to rush the ass whipping for you. You know. Like I said, you a cool dude, bro. I fuck with you. But I just gotta do you like this, bro. No hard feelings.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Get back to the party chat. This nigga think he finna beat me. No, I can't go like that, gang.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Ashton Doolin now to return. And heavy tackle just shy of the 25. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
That's on me. I knew he was doing that shit, bro.
Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor.
That shit really ass. No way a nigga should score on goal line.
Jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, we spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Let's see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Off the play fake, Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there by holding it for a short gain.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
45 yards rushing so far. This is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Once again, it's Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs from 6 yards away. And the Packers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through him.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released him. And it's second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing, Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now Jones. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught by Cox. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That one finds Pierce right side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts have regained the lead. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. Jones throwing for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Into space at the 45. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely
That's going to be intercepted.
I waited too long to throw that shit, bro.
And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Oh, come the fuck on, bro. God damn. Trash ass nigga, bro. Getting this weak ass shit off.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside.
Pissing me off, bro. This nigga not fucking good. Just give this nigga shit. Sorry ass.
Incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big time gain on the previous snap. Came right
Fucking
back and threw
suck,
one
bro.
deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Swear to God, this nigga not good at all.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 18. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren from 17 yards out. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for two here.
The Colts will line up for the two.
They'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I'm really losing to a nigga that's not good.
When it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in this situation.
That's on me though, that pick. That's on me. I waited way too late to throw that. So I can't even say shit, bro.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think
Bro, come the fuck on, bro.
Here's another one intercepted.
How the fuck is he getting there?
Possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the
Fuck, bro.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Like what? He's not there.
Everything's gone right. There's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots it.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Like he spitting shit through these little ass crevices, bro.
The timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance
I've
to
never
try to
played a
add
nigga
3
this
points before
ass.
heading to the locker room. No move
It's
from
like
the
I know
field
what he
goal
finna
unit. They're
do
going to go
too.
here with 5 seconds left.
He's finna look for that tight end right there, bro. Not
He
good.
throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back
All
in
he
the huddle
fucking
for the
do.
blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
What?
A final shot before break. Jones going for it all. It's incomplete.
Come on, this shit not over. I don't like how he got it on 4 minutes.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Love. He'll try to pick it up himself. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here now 2nd and 4.
It's a pick number 6.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Wilson is in. Touchdown, Packers.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
15.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game. Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And the Colts are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback there.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Jones. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to aim in points. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach. He's in big trouble.
81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. When you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
On 4th down, Love. That's complete to Dobbs.
He caught it, but man.
The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jones. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The clock reading 40 seconds. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now Jones. And that is incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't, because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it.
You're not beating me. You're not going to beat me. How many times I got to tell you? Turn your mic on. Where you at? You're not going to beat me. Like, I keep telling you this. That's 2-0. That's 3-0 in total. You haven't beat me, Dom. You can't beat me, bro. You're not going to. I tried to tell you. You thought I was trash.
Well, that second half was a little bit different.
Silly rabbit.
Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive.
Keep trying to tell niggas, bruh. Fuck, like I really do this Madden shit. Niggas just don't listen, bro. Like I'm not just talking because I got lips. Like, I really do this shit.
That's a surprise.
Like, I don't understand why niggas don't get it, bruh. Like, what? This is my territory, bro. What is he talking about? Like, damn, now I gotta wait to see this nigga at work to talk my shit. Even though, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna talk shit. I'm gonna be humble. Like I said, I'm gonna be humble. It is what it is. You know, we'll be back later. I'm off this shit for now.